One of the things that I feel over the last 10 or so years that has really increased my odds at killing big bucks is I completely quit hunting the mornings during early season just because I feel like the risk of bumping those deer going in before daylight is a lot higher. And sometimes you bump a big buck one time, that might be all it takes. But this area was kind of an exception for me because I felt like I knew where the deer were feeding primarily at night in a soybean field in the opposite direction from where I came in. And I wasn't getting any nighttime pictures, no pictures early in the morning, but I was getting pictures from like 8:30 to 11:30, noon, 1 o'clock, which told me that I was near their bedding area. So I felt like with this set, I could get in there and get set up before daylight without bumping deer. Well, after hours and hours with nothing but squirrels, I finally have a buck headed my way. So as this buck's feeding in front of me, he starts looking back, he starts getting nervous, and all of a sudden, antlers appear in the brush, and there's one of my target bucks headed right toward me.
Stroke. Stroke. Yes. Yeah, baby. Well, we got everything lowered down. I got Cato up here to help me film the recovery. I'm not even going to look for blood. The shot looked good. I heard the deer crash. He crashed hard, sounded like down in the bottom of this hollow. So let's go get our hands on this thing and see how big he is. Well, here he is. What a beautiful whitetail. You know, I know this deer is not a giant, but he got my heart pounding and I'm tickled to death with him. And that right there is what hunting is all about. Got to thank God for the opportunity to get out here and enjoy his creations. You know, I came down here so many times this summer, 2 hours and 45-minute drive one way, putting out feed, checking cameras, hanging stands. And this buck right here was one of my targeted bucks. And that's my favorite part about whitetail hunting there is when it all comes together, when you put the work in, you target a deer and you focus on that deer and you make it happen.